Oh God, that's just great. Hello and good morning. What is going on? It is Devin from Devin's Garage. Of course it is. It always is. It is 6:50 in the morning. I went to sleep at like 3:30 in the morning. Today, for this episode, we have to travel abroad. We're going an hour and a half away to good old Bakersfield, California to fix a BMW 335i. What? Why? There we go. The best part about this whole trip is Bakersfield is supposed to be 109 degrees today. Actually, I'm really not excited for the heat. I don't like the heat. I like nice, mild temperatures. Maybe up to like 80 degrees. Maybe 85 if we had to. Not a big fan of the 109. Howdy.
Saw, dude.
Saw, like the new luxury. I think this goes about right down there. Just gonna shove it down, yeah. Holy cow, look at all the oil. That is insane. It's the front main oil seal?
Yeah.
So the belt blew or yeah, it's the belt, right?
Yeah,
the fan.
The belt shredded. Hits the crankcase cover, wraps around it, shoves the seal back, and makes oil come out.
Did they turn it off after that or did it go like clack?
No, it happened on his street.
Oh, sick. That's They always say everything usually happens within like 2 miles of your house.
So he pulled it up into his driveway and there it sat for 6 months. And now it's here. So
what we gotta do is take this stuff maybe off or go from underneath. We gotta figure that out. And then the seal itself only takes like 10 minutes. So where's your special tools? So you are now you're now in service to do any other BMWs.
Front and rear main seals. If I ever have to do a rear main seal on this thing though, I'm gonna just cry. That would not be fun.
It's not too bad. It took me like 10 hours to do a transition back when I was a little kid. Well, we're gonna get set up and then see where this goes. All right, so we're gonna first take off this pan, which there's like a bunch of these little guys all around, which are like 8s or 9s. We're gonna find out, and they're down here too. So we're gonna take that off and then kind of see what's going on from underneath. Man, they hit something nice. All right, y'all. So there's pieces of belt. It looks like bark. Got the pan out. There's all this like liquidy stuff on it. Just kidding, it's oil.
You see it all dangling. Looks like spider webs.
Oh my goodness. What the? Look at this. That is crazy. It's like string. Dang, we'll have to check all these hoses. Imagine it didn't even pop the seal, it just like sliced a hose.
I don't know which one would be worse.
I think, yeah. So we're gonna now see about what we gotta take off to like try to get to it. It's gonna be hard to show you guys, but we'll figure it out and then I'll show you guys what we did. We are actually taking off this front bumper. We feel like we can actually clear some more way to see what we're gonna be doing in here. We took off the 4 Torx up here. I don't have the exact torque size for you guys, I'm sorry about that. And then we're taking off the 3/8. Well, there's 2/8 to hold the fender liner on, and then 2/8 right up here that hold this on that he's getting off right now. I got this side, the 2/8 that are right here, there and there. I got the 1, and then there's 1 more right here, but we need to use that other tool. We needed to get an extension for it. We're using a 3/8 ratchet with a 3/8 extension with a 1/4 inch reducer and a 1/4 inch 8. This should just pop off after that. Yeah, it's pretty loose. And then we gotta unplug the fog lights. And then we'll pull this back and see where else we're gonna get inside here. Got the bumper off, just I guess kind of just for fun. And then we're gonna take off, we're gonna get this fan out. So far, we are going to take off this Torx up here. There's nothing on this side. We took the fan connector off and we moved the expansion, And we're gonna undo this and then see if there's another one down there to try to pry this and finagle it out of here some way or another. How many miles are on this car? 100,000? 140,000, not bad. It's out. So the only other thing you have to take off is there's a cooler on the bottom over here that goes into this little bolt, and it's now chilling in there, that little cooler. But we got it out. There's a lot of space in here, so it's literally wrapped around it right now. So that's what happens. He's taking off right now. That's a piece of belt that wraps around the crank and then pushes the seal back.
It'll all come out once we pull that crank.
Oh yeah, we do have to crank the pulley off. Forgot about that. So how are we gonna get into there? There's bolts on the inside of it?
I think it's 6 or 8 bolts on the inside.
And we just don't take the middle bolt.
Yeah, just don't touch the middle bolt because then the timing comes apart. Yeah, so usually they say leave the belt on so that way the motor doesn't turn. and it comes off easier, but we're kind of beyond that. Yeah, I feel like that's better than my eyes on this.
Oh, they're torques.
Yeah.
These are what we're taking out. What was that size?
E11.
An E11 little torque driver. Gets these out. We just got all 6 out pretty easily with no belt on or anything, so he's just unscrewing the rest by finger. And then on goes pulling the pulley off. Wow, that's going really good. It's going really quick.
Okay.
We're going to try to put the puller in there. It doesn't fit with it between the radiator. Hint, hint. All right, there it is. That thing looks weighted. That's massively heavy. And then it just slid right off. So we just took the 6 off and then pulled right off. There's oil literally all up in here. It's nice. Yeah, it completely gets blocked, guys. I am so sorry. What I'll do is I'll film it on my phone, then I'll put my phone in there for y'all. So give me a sec. Oh my God.
And that's what happens when the serpentine belt breaks and wraps around your crank pulley.
Bro.
Pushes that ceiling, and that's where all the oil's coming from.
Holy cow. Show you guys a little bit of what we're doing with these tools here. We're gonna be putting this into the crank area, and then all these little holes on the outside, you actually screw into the seal with drywall screws, and then you screw in the middle bolt and it pulls the seal out. So that's how we get it out. The way to put it in, we use this boy with this screwed into the middle. So we screw this into the side, this sticks out, we put this through that with this bolt, tighten it up, and push the seal back in. So of course we'll take that step by step, but it's not like I can bring you guys down there because it's all crowded. So I'm gonna show you how we do it from up here, and then you'll see it down there.
Ooh, oh wow, you did not have to do all of them, but hey, screw it. It showed only like 4.
That's why my hand was cramping.
Alright, go for it. I'll watch. Oh my God, it's coming out.
Yeah, I can see it on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God for my phone. This is super dope. Oh wow, yeah, it stayed pretty much intact. There it goes. It's out. Sweet.
Also, you do not need to put all of these screws in. We were just kind of talking and Abel got carried away, and well, it looks like a little piece of art. And then there's the new one, of course, compared to the old one. It's kind of cool. We thought this would like kind of disintegrate inside, but the whole seal is in there. See there, it is the whole seal. So all those other pieces really were just.
Whip stayed.
Yep. It was just the serpentine belt that really got pushed inside. So now we just got to get everything prepped to put this thing in, get it all cleaned up, because you do have to put some epoxy, not epoxy, but some primer stuff and all of that goes inside the hole. We got to clean that up because I'm assuming it wouldn't stick to oil that well. You get a $100 wine voucher and how to spend your $100. Oh, that's not bad. And then yeah, and then you borrowed this kit from that friend.
Thanks, Amazon.
Oh wow. Ooh. There's a piece of belt in there.
That you can see.
Oh no way. Oh, that is built. Oh wow, can we reach it? Oh,
You get close and I can get the needle nose in there to grab it.
oh, you got it. Yes, it's a long boy. So unfortunately you had to have a lot of phone video. That was because it's the only thing that fits between the radiator and the motor, but it still came out pretty decent. We took all those little threads out. Now it's time that we're going to be putting this in. So what we did was we already put the solvent on the block side. That's where you put the primer. It's not a solvent. It's kind of like a solvent technically, I think. But it's the Loctite primer. We put that around the block side of the area that this seats. It's that stuff.
Special BMW primer.
171000. It's actually a BMW part number on the back as well. Now this, they want you to put oil around the hub down there, and since it's so tight, we also don't want to get oil on where we just put the primer. We're actually going to oil the middle of the gasket. So we're going to pop this off like that, and then we're going to oil that on the inside, oil the back of this, so that way it slides on nice and easy. Then we're going to put on this tool here, this guy, and then once that gets on, we will then be able to use the cup to go over. This will go inside like this with the casing, the plastic of course, and then this will go over it like this, and we'll be starting to tighten that down. But I will try to get my phone in there to film that for you guys. So right now we're just gonna put some oil around the inside of this and then back on the plastic. And it should be pretty straightforward. It's been going pretty smooth so far, other than trying to get the little pieces out of the motor. So we're just tightening that. In it goes.
Where's that pick we were using?
Yay! Here, I'll do what you did on. Oh, never mind.
He's gone.
Oh yeah, much better. Oh wow, it went in. Oh, it's in. Just squeeze it in a little bit. It came out pretty easily. Alright. That gave a lot in. Alright, it's in. I think that can go more. And then you pull out a little bit. Keep going. That should have gone it in there. There you go. Yeah, just like that. And then do this side. Yeah. Perfect. Blower. Yeah. Seal is in, as you guys can see from my iPhone videos. I again apologize about that. There's just no way this camera is gonna fit in this little bitty hole down here. But it's in, we're waiting for it to cure. It takes a couple hours. He'll have to add the oil back in there and all that, but this is the dentist tool, little injection. We had to do Botox. It was Botox. Botox for the car. We put Botox in it and letting it seal up. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I hope it doesn't leak oil. We kind of just tried to put a crap ton of it. We could start putting like other things like the front bumper. Since we never did anything with the front bumper, we can put that back on for the joy of it.
Yeah, I guess we did have to take that off.
I wonder if we can. We could probably put. No, we got. Are we gonna wait to put the crank pulley on? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll let it dry for a little bit. Put the crank pulley on.
Oh yeah, because we don't want to try to tighten those and then it moves the whole seal that way. So wait the actual hours to put everything back on, because otherwise you're gonna do this all over again. And not that it was hard. It's just you don't want to have to buy all the parts and do it all over again. Because what's the point of that? It wasn't that bad of a job, to be honest. You just gotta be very precise and just have patience.
Only took us what, like 15 video minutes?
Yeah,
cake.
Literally. It's time for us to say goodbye because, well, it has to sit and cure. Thank you for letting us work on your car. It was fun.
Well, thank you for helping.
No, it was awesome. It was actually pretty easy, simple, not a bad job at all.
Sometimes.
Until next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to see you on the next video. Thanks. Just did an oil change while we're waiting for that gasket to complete itself. But that way we know how much was oil in it. The good news, a lot of old oil drained out. So that means that the car did not run with no oil. There was a ton of oil coming out, which is really black and old, so it's probably ready for oil change anyways. And now we're just pouring in 6.9 quarts of oil from AMSOIL, because he's an authorized AMSOIL dealer. So if you need AMSOIL, just let me know down below and we'll let him know to get you your AMSOIL.
Some of that good.
They don't make any for the M3 though, so I'm SOL, but I gave you a chance.
Hey, we'll keep ripping gloves.
You like press and put them. Can you just do it again? That's the third one. they're super, super small and tight. So
extra medium.
It's a lot of stretching. You get it?
Yeah, almost.
Wow.
4th time's the charm.
Hoping for the best.